Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today is the Gurpurab, the birth centenary of the first Patshahi, Gurunanak Maharaj, the first Patshahi of Sikhism, the first Guru of Sikhism, who started the process of Siki. Siki means learning. Siki means sikhia. Siki, sikhia, gurmatvichaar. The teachings imparted by a true Guru are the Siki. Siki is a learning process. Siki, sikhia or shiksha. The Punjabi pronunciation or the northwestern frontier provincial pronunciation of India for shiksha is sikhia. It's a learning process. Now, a very important part of this learning process are two aspects which one must not forget in order to develop himself or herself spiritually. The process is Simran, sadhana on one part, and seva, selfless service on the other part. Both these aspects are very, very necessary in terms of a proper usage of the present life of a human being. Bhai parapat manukh dehuriya, gobind milan ki e teri bariya, avar kash te kite na kaam, mil saad sangat baj keval naam. Bhai parapat manukh dehuriya, it means that the Lord Almighty has blessed you with this human form. Gobind milan ki e teri bariya, one has to meet the Almighty, one has to realize himself. Avar kaj tere kite na kaam, all other aspects of material life do not necessarily lead to realization of God. Avar kaj tere kite na kaam, mil saad sangat baj keval naam. This means that one should utilize his time in service of God in meditating on God. Realization of God is necessary, and there are two essential ways of realization of the Almighty. One supplements the other. A coin cannot be called a coin if it doesn't have two parts. Similarly, there are two things which are very important, which we find in the teachings of Sreegurugranth. Gurunanak Maharaj also emphasized the same, and right up to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, this was emphasized. I happened to be in the Sangat of Shahid Sant Babaramsingh Ji about 20 years ago, and a very important message that he sent was that for the attainment of the Almighty, only Simran and only meditation may not lead to realization. This was also stated by Guru Nanak Maharaj Ji when he met Gorakhnath and many other priests on the Himalayas, where they used to sit in complete meditation and attain riddhis and siddhis. What happens is that without doing service to humanity, without doing service to God, all this is a waste. Service is essential. Service means seva. Seva, the word is derived from the Sanskrit word seva. Seva means service. Service means selfless service. And service means service to the Almighty, or for a particular cause, or for a particular noble cause, or for the general good of the public. So, on one hand, Guru Granth Sahib says, Simro simar simar sukh pao, kal kales tan meh mitao, Simro jas bisambar eke, naam japat agnat aneke, Ved Puran Simrit Sudakar Kine Ram Nam ek akhar kinka ek jis jeev save taaki mahima gadi na aave, kaanki ek darastwar ho, nanak unsam mahi udaro. Simar, Naam Japna, Simarna, which is contemplation, either by way of a rosary, or by way of a ajpaja, or by way of Buddhist meditation, or by way of the numerous number of ways which saints and which people suggest for contemplating God. But along with that, one has to do seva also. Seva is one wing for taking this body, which can be compared to a bird, and Simran is the other wing. Without seva, one does not fulfill his obligation towards the human beings, towards his fellow beings, towards the creation created by the Almighty. That's why Guru Gobind Singh Ji specifically emphasized on seva. Seva can be of various kinds. Seva can be of animals, seva can be of sangat, seva can be of langar, seva can be of helping the needy, seva can also be of fighting a righteous war. I'm not saying a vacuous, egoistic war, or a war built on various kinds of fake ideologies. Guru Gobind Singh Maharaj emphasized the words of Sant Kabir, "Jao tau prem ke ladka chao, sir dari tari khali mere aao, it mark pair dari jai sardi jai kaan kijiye." While doing seva, a person must be even prepared to lay his life. And seva has to be selfless. That's the reason why many Sikh saints, though they do a lot of sangat, they do a lot of seva also. Like for example, car seva in building gurdwaras, in running langars, in running institutions. Seva can be of various kinds. Tan man dhan di seva. One is the seva with your body. One is the seva with your man. Noble thoughts which result in noble deeds is also seva. And dhan can also be seva. Dhan can also be used for donating clothes. Dhan can be used for donating grains. So seva is also an essential part. Without seva, one does not kill his pride. When a person does seva, he realizes that his existence is there for the Almighty. So both seva and simran are two wings of this body soul, which has to fly in search of realization. As regards seva, Guru Granth Sahib says, "Gur seva te sukh upje, फिर दुख न लगे आए। सदगुरु की सेवा सफल है जो करे चित लाए। सेवा करत होए नेकामी, तिसको होत परापत स्वामी." This means that the seva should be without expectation. It should be purely done as a selfless seva, a seva for the masses, a seva for righteousness, a seva for religion. Seva is equally essential because with seva you solve the purpose of human existence, the use a human body has towards another human being and for the general welfare. In that welfare, automatically the spiritual upliftment also takes place. Simran is essential for the development of your soul. So both seva and simran are essential. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.